Wait,
A. So this is. Okay. What microphone are you on? 3? 3?
I don't know. What's it say? It's on. When you talk, I can hear it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I have the mic right in my mouth.
Like 3?
Yeah. So
This is microphone 3. I thought you said headphone. I was looking at the headphone.
I don't know which headphone.
My bad.
I just put 2 on.
I'm not all here today.
No? Well, you're saying how dangerous. Well, we're back finally.
It's dangerous. It's like a flash ice out there.
Yeah?
I don't know. Is that even the real term? It's just because the
Yeah,
snow
because
squall.
everything like iced up
There was a snow
really
squall,
fast.
and then the snow stopped, and the sun was out for maybe I don't know, half an hour the most.
Yeah.
So it melted some things.
Oh, you gonna open that one too?
Oh, I thought we were cheering.
Let's pour it. Let's pour it. So what happened in New England?
In New England is crazy because today's Saturday, right? So last Sunday or last Monday we had a bit of snow. We had a few inches of snow.
Yeah.
Monday, yeah, because I went outside and actually had to shovel a bit.
Shit.
So that was Monday. Tuesday, it was nice and sunny, whatever. Wednesday, it was 60 degrees outside. Everybody was out in shorts and sandals.
I know, it's fantastic.
And like all the snow that came down melted.
Yeah.
All the snow was gone. And then Friday, it was like a rainstorm. It was like a monsoon or some shit. Cause, dude.
Cheers.
I
know that was crazy.
In the morning.
In the wind.
The rain woke me up, cause that's how hard it was hitting my house.
For real.
In the morning, yeah. And I woke up. I was like, holy shit! Everything is all melted. Nice. And now we just got a little bit of snow squall. It's icy.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Like if you're not used to driving in this kind of weather.
Yeah. If you're not paying attention, you think it's just snow.
You take your phone out for a second, you might crash. You know.
I seen a couple close calls just on the way here. Luckily, there was nobody. There was no cars on like the oncoming lane, because these people had to swerve into the oncoming lane to avoid hitting the person in front of them when they would come to a stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like so I was in front of the Dunkin' Donuts by the university, that little 4-way section right there.
Yeah.
I was there, and as soon as the light turned green, I stepped on the gas to move, and like my traction control came on because it was icy. My tires were slipping.
Oh.
That's how icy it was.
And you have like pretty beefy tires, which is...
Yeah, so my tires are actually rated for mud and snow. I have the little 3 peaks, the little symbol that, it's like snow approval or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I can drive through snow, no problem. Like last year.
Yeah, but ice is like...
Ice is a different story. Because that shit is just slippery as soon as you hit it. Now, you might be able to stop quicker, not quicker, but your tires it grips a little bit better than regular all-season tires.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll still slip, but if you go into the distance, you'll definitely stop.
But like I said, that's because you have a big truck. Because if you had like a regular car with like that is not as heavy, then it becomes like much more dangerous. Because you slip because you're just not as heavy, so you don't have that much grip, that much dig into the tires, and your tires also have bigger threads, than a regular car.
I highly recommend.
Pretty fucking dangerous.
Highly recommend dedicated snow tires if you guys can afford them.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they were like night and day when I put them on the active.
But most people have.
They mostly have all season.
Most people have all season, and then people have.
It's work because summertime comes, you got to swap them out, or springtime you actually got to swap them out. I knew somebody who had snow tires on their car in the middle of July, and I'm like, these are snow tires. Like what do you do? And they were like,
they're probably really fucking loud.
It was kind of, but they were like, I just didn't have time to do it. Like people don't have time, so they can't be bothered with it.
I'm trying to connect this fucking thing to the TV, and for some reason I don't know how to do it anymore.
It's been that long?
I can't find the fucking app that's on here. Nearby share. Wait, hold on. Device, Galaxy tab.
This is the yogurt flavored one. Do you like this one?
Oh, it's like We call this in Brazil Yakult.
Yakult.
Yeah, and it's supposed to have good bacteria like lactobacillus.
Oh, yep.
It's good for your stomach, but it's got tons of fucking sugar, like the one from Brazil.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure because we have the same thing too. I don't know what it's called, but it's like
Yeah, I know.
tiny little-
But in Brazil, it was pretty expensive, and then here, when I first got to the United States, and I found this
soju.
no, not soju, but the yogurt, and they came in packs of 6.
Mm-hmm.
In Brazil, you'd buy only one.
Mhm.
Here, it came in packs of 6.
Is it the same thing though?
It's the same thing, same taste, same everything. So I bought, and because I grew up semi-poor in Brazil, I didn't have any. You know, I had it sometimes. Like, it's not like I had it all the time. So when I first got here, I went and I bought like the pack 6, and I drank the whole pack of 6. And over here, they sell you one that's this size. That's the size of this bottle.
Yeah.
So it's like super large. So I drank it all, and then it gave me the worst heartburn of my life. So I never bought it again. It was
you
so
drank them all
bad.
at once.
I drank them all at once, like down in them. You know, over there you drink
Dude,
one,
they're
you're
so
cool,
good.
right? But they taste so good. And then I guess they were too acidy, too fucked up for my
heartburn.
stomach. I fucking drank it like a dumbass. Like, I don't know how to share this shit anymore, so it's whatever. Fuck it, we don't see anything anyways. But yeah, so I just drank all of it in one go. It's pretty bad.
It's okay. I'm not a fan of them. I'm not too.
I
crazy
used
about
to
it.
be until it gave me the, in the diarrhea I had afterwards too was pretty badass. So it was like fire from your butthole. Like I ate spice. I was like what, 14 at the time.
Yeah.
When you're 14, you don't know stuff. You still do
Yeah.
that kind of stuff now too, though.
You
Like
know.
as an adult, like you were saying that I bought you guys a panettone, and then your mom said this is basically crack.
Yeah.
Like this
This
is
is addictive. This is
so
so
good.
good. It's
The chocolate panettone is so good. Oh, by the way, what I just got you guys
It's
is
even worse.
as good.
Just as good.
It's as good.
even
It's
worse.
different, but it's as good. And it's another one where you can cut it. So this is what you do. You cut it. You can, and then you take. They come in pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you take a piece, you cut it, you put it in a microwave for about 5 to 10 seconds, depending on how strong your microwave is, and then you open it, and then it's open, and then you put butter, and then you eat it. So now you get the sweetness and the saltiness of the butter
Oh my
while
God.
it's warm.
I'm gonna die
It's
tomorrow.
death. You can do it on the air fryer too. So, but I don't recommend it becomes a little crunchy. You don't want it crunchy. You want it nice and soft,
Yeah.
like the panettone.
Yeah.
It's death. And I'm like diabetes over here, and I'm just giving
Get
you
rid
guys.
of the butter.
I'm gonna give you guys diabetes. Yeah.
Guy wants me to get diabetes. so I can be
No,
like him.
never. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, man. That kind of sucks. It's like I've been trying to gain weight for the past year, and I haven't been able to just because I cannot eat enough carbohydrates to get enough calories to gain weight.
I have an idea. Start working out.
Yeah.
There you go.
But if I stop working out, then I'll become all soft and weird, and I don't want to do that.
You said you need us to gain some weight.
No, but I want to gain muscle
Oh.
weight. You know?
Oh, that's different
I don't
then.
want to gain fat weight.
Okay.
But it's hard. I haven't been able to gain any weight. I'm still at 190, 192 the most. And I cannot gain any more weight. And it's also because of the medication I take, I think. That really doesn't help.
Yeah, but see, you work out, so now you need to create a caloric, not deficit. You need
a surplus.
surplus of it. Yeah. So instead of don't stop working out. Like reduce your workout. Because you work out like what? Maybe
every day.
4? Yeah.
Every
okay,
day.
Every day.
7 days a
cut
week.
It down. Cut it down to 3 days times a week.
I don't know. I can't get all the muscle groups that way. I like to get all the muscle groups.
You don't need to because you're gaining weight. You want to gain weight, and then once you're at that weight you want, then you start going back to your regular routine.
Yeah.
Because you need to bulk up. So you need to bulk. And it takes,
I have an addiction
it
case,
takes-
and it's called the gym.
Yeah, but you need to bulk up.
Yeah.
It is hard for you
You look
because-
like you lost a little bit of weight, so How much did you lose?
I don't know. I haven't weighed myself.
No?
I'm not weighing myself until I look in the mirror and said, okay.
Have you been working out 3 times a week?
I started to, yeah. I'm not as consistent as I want to be because, I mean, like the whole COVID thing is kind of dying down a bit.
Do you have to wear a mask at the gym?
No. So
No?
I've been going
All
back
right.
to the gym, and I'm using the equipment, but I mainly just work the bigger muscles like my legs and my back at the gym, and I go running because
Are you doing chest and stuff like that?
no.
No?
Because I'm just working the bigger muscles, not even chest. Chest, I'll just do I'll just do push-ups at home. That's it. I'm not putting any weight.
Okay.
But I want to condition myself to be like I'm getting older too now, so I'm not as flexible as I used to be.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to,
know.
I'm trying to like ease my way back into it before I go heavy. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to go heavy because I really want to get myself back on the track like we were doing last year.
Yeah.
But instead of being, like I want to be able to run around the track, sprint the whole.
Yeah. We'll do that again, too, as soon as the summer comes on.
Because I've been watching. Like,
We should do that again. I can go in the morning.
That whatever. I'll be out there. I want to get back into running.
We're just going like earlier than we used to. Like we used to go at 8, and then we'll do it like earlier in the day. Cause of the baby.
Yeah. Well, it's whatever it is. We'll figure something.
Yeah,
out.
we'll do like from 6:30 to like 7:30 or something. And we'll
But even like right now, I'm
we'll
at
do
the
sprints.
gym. I'm trying to practice and train my legs again, my breathing, my sprinting, get it back up to like in a way where I feel like okay, I can run good now because I suck at running now. But I've been watching a lot of.
We were doing well last year.
I can be better. That was
No,
nothing.
but we were doing well. We were doing pretty okay. Like we were sprinting, and you were faster than me by a lot. So it was like.
My aspiration is because like I've always been a sprinter. Like I used to run track and field.
Yeah.
And I've been watching a lot of track and field lately. Just like watching the men.
Like you watch the Olympics?
I watch, like all the older Olympics, like the relay races.
Yeah,
I watched the 200 meter, the 100 meter, the 400 meter. And I'm like, yeah, this guy's fast. Like I watched the last time where Usain Bolt broke his own record
I know that guy's insane.
in a 100 dash. But he was up here. Everyone else was like right here. And that was at least within 2 seconds.
I know. He's ridiculous.
What?
He's like not a normal human.
I know. He's
He is a superhuman.
very fast.
I mean, he's the fastest man in the world, and he's the fastest man in the world that can maintain that speed.
Yeah, but it's only 100 meter. I watched the 400 the 4x4 relay.
Yeah.
Those are really interesting to me because
The guys with the stick.
yeah, with a little bit
Yeah.
time. So they're passing it off, they're handing it off, but what they do is, and I always see it with the anchor, with the last person that has it, when they run, and even if they're like in third or fourth place, like, or even the people that's fighting for second or third, you can see like at certain points where they're like, okay, they're pressing the nitro button. And you see them go a bit, but then all of a sudden this other person's like the fastest controller is like Tusu Jr. and then she presses her button, and then they go and like just the way.
But it's crazy because if you have one really weak link in your race when it comes to this, 'cause it's 4, right?
Yeah.
So if you have one really weak, the other ones have to pick up for that person.
Yeah, but the runners, they all have different runners to swap in and out. So there's always the 4 best in the country. The United States is
Yeah,
the same.
it's still though. Like, let's say you have a team that has like 3 fastest runners in the world for that category.
But here's the thing: it's
they-
not as easy as it is because you got 4 runners, and even say like there's the slowest runner.
Uh-huh.
It depends on how fast the other runners are, and that you want to put them in a position where, okay, you're gonna go after. You're gonna be the second person to run because at least the first person is able to give us enough speed and distance where like if you were lacking a bit, the last 2 can make up for it. Or maybe it's like, it depends on the strategy of what they want to do, depending on how fast their anchor is.
Yeah.
Because sometimes teams have sick anchors. Dude, I think it was Turkey. It was the men's competition. Turkey wasn't even in the top 4 of the first 3 guys running.
Yeah.
They were like in 4th and 5th, but when they gave it to the third guy, he brought the group back to like 3rd place. When they gave it to the
He
fourth
was that
guy,
fast.
that fast, and then the 4th guy, right? He was in 4th place, but when they came around the last turn, the 4th guy, like I don't know, dude, this guy's like He switched this. He turned on the switch and he went from fourth to first, and his team won. And I was like, "Yo, I wasn't even watching Turkey. I was too busy watching the three guys in the front of who's gonna win."
Yeah.
He came out of nowhere and won for the team.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
so you could have like one incredible guy,
yeah,
and that guy might win.
yeah. It all depends because the way they train it is like how you have to train on keeping your speed just as fast as everyone else, but not overdo yourself because you always like there'll be people who will hit that button on like the third turn, just to get that distance in front of it. But some people's like no, they do it on the last turn, and then all of a sudden they're taking off. It's like it's like it's just running. But to me, it's like I was like so excited, like I was so fascinated by these guys running.
Yeah.
Like the way they run, like
Yeah,
that,
because
the
running is
speed.
such an integral part of being a human being.
Yeah, it's something we do.
If you
every
can't
day.
run, what are you? And I don't mean like, okay, you can go and just like, 2 miles, boom. I'm just saying some people can't run from here to down the street. Like if you can't do that as a human being, that's pretty sad.
Run
and you
from
should
here
work on that.
to the street and then back,
Yeah.
and like not be like
Yeah. I'm distance runner. I'm pretty good. I can run okay. Like I'm not heavy, so I can just.
see that's the difference there because I hate distance running.
Really?
Don't ask me to run a mile.
Yeah, I
'cause
am not a
won't.
very fast sprinter myself, though.
Ask me to do a quarter mile. Yeah, I'll probably beat you. But
Yeah,
ask me
you
to
will.
Ask me to do a 5 mile run. I was like, nah, I'm good.
I can do 5 miles. Yeah,
I
I've
don't
done
like-
it in the
I don't
summer.
like that. Do you see the difference in their bodies too? You look at a marathon runner
Yeah,
versus
a sprinter. Yeah, different. Marathon runners are usually lengthy and light.
Yeah, a lot of
And sprinters are powerful and strong.
you need because you need that muscle.
Fast twitch muscle
Twitch.
fiber. Yeah, they probably can lift quite a bit of weight too, because that's what you need to lift weight. But it really depends. I was watching a sumo wrestling documentary, and there was this guy. His name is Asashoryu, and I think he was Mongolian. I don't think he was Japanese, but he was like one of the best. He was the Yokozuna, I think is what they call it. I don't maybe. But yeah, and he was in Hawaii because they were gonna have a meet in Hawaii, and it was him, and then the other guy's name was Higen. I can't remember. But anyways, and I think he was also Mongolian himself, but he was Asashoryu was like a bad boy. You know what I mean? Bar fights, and he was just not a good face for sumo because you're supposed to be super polite, you know. But he wasn't. He was a badass and he would win because he was fucking good. But he was sprinting at the beach, and I'm talking. Of course, this guy is fat, right? Because he's a sumo wrestler, but he's not your average fat. He looks more like a power lifter. Mm-hmm. You know, he's got a big gut, but he had like strong pecs, big biceps, giant thighs. I mean, his calves were the size of my thighs, right? And he was sprinting at the beach. They were like filming him, and he was sprinting really fucking fast. So he was like super powerful and flexible too, because they can do splits. Mm-hmm. And I was like very impressed. So like those guys have very strong, quick, twitch muscle fibers to do sumo. And you wouldn't think so because they look like fatties, right? When you look at them, you're like, oh, these guys are fat. But no, you look at their legs and you're like, these guys are powerful. Legs, they are so strong. Dude, a sumo wrestler could they'll pick you up and sit on your ass. You know, we're talking a 350-pound guy. You know, they can probably lift a lot of weight, but they don't because that's not part of their training. No. But I don't know. I don't know now. I mean, it's probably different now. Sumo wrestling's probably evolved a lot.
They do some lifting, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know how soon. I know that.
I watched the documentary. They're brutal. They're brutal. They're stables, I guess they're called, or something like that. And then they're like super mean to kids and stuff, like to young sumo wrestlers. They just get fucking bullied.
They need to be disciplined.
Yeah,
this is one of those sports where you look at it just like you said. You know, they look like a couple fatties trying to push each other off.
Yeah, when you look at it up close, they are not just two fatties. They have a lot of muscle under that. Yeah, they're
big muscles.
dense motherfuckers
So
and
that's why,
flexible too.
It's good to, because it kind of like it disciplines the younger kids coming in thinking like, oh, I'm a tough guy too. It's like, no, you ain't where I am, and this guy's like 20 years older than he is.
The big guys are called yokozuna or whatever.
I think
it's called.
it also comes with. It's like their tradition, you know.
Yeah, it's Japanese
There's a lot of
tradition.
tradition,
It's
very
really cool.
traditional.
It's one of the most fascinating sports that I watch, and I don't watch a lot of sports. I just did. So today I did a tattoo for this kid who loves every sport, and he's like a Boston fan, right?
Okay.
So he got a Celtics, he got
Boston
a Bruins, he got Red Sox, he got Patriots, all tattooed on his bicep.
Yep.
Great guy, by the way. He took it like a champ.
He got all.
And we're
all
talking
those,
logos.
All those done today.
All of those, and all of them, and they are like solid, right? So it's a lot of work, and it hurts. The fucking bicep is tender, and he sat well. But I was thinking, like, I don't watch any of those sports.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking about the Super Bowl. I didn't watch a minute of it. Did you watch?
No.
No, you didn't watch? I thought you were a football fan.
I'd watch it if the Pats was playing.
Yeah.
I'd watch it maybe if Tom Brady was playing, only because it's just fun to watch it like that.
Yeah, but he retired, right?
Yeah, he retired. I'd watch if the Pats was playing just because, you know, hometown team. I like to see, you know, the hometown win.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
something to root
No,
for.
if I'm at someone's house and it's playing and it's a party, let's go. You know, I'm rooting for the house team. Like, I'm not going to go against you because I have no dog in that fight.
Yeah.
So why would I go against you just to be a dick?
Yeah.
That's not cool. But if I was to put it on my TV and watch it at home, not going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I just don't care. I didn't grow up with it, I guess. I don't know. I don't even watch soccer.
You don't even watch soccer.
No, it's boring as hell.
But you watch, like, MMA fights.
Yes, but not as much as I used to.
What do you watch now? If there was a sport, I would say, Tiago, what kind of sport are you watching? You would say sumo wrestling.
I would probably watch sumo.
But you just started it. It's
Yeah.
not like you were.
No, I've been watching sumo for a long time. I used
how
to
long?
follow like
How long have you been watching?
Oh my god, for years. Just on YouTube and stuff. I always put it on. And I really like to watch rugby back in the day. I don't watch it as much anymore. Like I don't. And I just watch highlights and stuff and like some games just cuz rugby seems more dynamic than football. There's less stoppages. You know what I mean? Football stops too much. Too many commercials.
Yeah, well, the rule of the game is different.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like soccer. Soccer is nonstop.
Soccer is 45 minutes.
Sometimes
45 minutes.
Sometimes it seems like it stops because it goes out of bounds or some shit, and they got to reset the ball.
But it's quick.
But I've seen
It's a few seconds.
I've seen there are times where the ball does go out of the bound, and the guy gets fed the ball, and they throw it back in bounds, and the other team's not even ready because they thought, you know, there's a slight pause.
Yeah.
And this one, there's no pause, and
Yeah.
it costs the other team because they
Take
scored on it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I've
like,
seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's.
I mean, if the United States is playing, sure, I might put it on and watch. If Brazil is playing, I'll put it on. If Italy's playing, I'll put it on and watch a little bit. But to like some of the guys I know who all they do is fucking watch soccer on the weekend, I just can't do that. It's just not my thing.
My buddy watches football all day Sunday.
Damn, every day.
From not at football season.
Oh, okay.
Every Sunday.
So he watches every fucking game.
So as soon as if he can watch all the games, he'll watch it from like it normally starts around maybe noon till like 12 at night.
Damn, son.
He can do that.
That's dedication. I can't even watch a string of movies like that. I'll get bored. You know, like Harry Potter has like, what, 8 movies?
I don't know.
You know, you can start in the morning and then finish by the end of the night. Maybe finish by the end of the night. By the 3rd movie, you're like, I'm done. I'm done watching this story. I can watch more next week or whatever. You know?
You watch Lord of the Rings? I mean, no.
Harry Potter, we did. Yeah, I watched.
You watch Harry Potter's?
Yeah,
Really?
I did. I have.
didn't
I watched
watch
every
any
single
of
one. So I watched
I know there's Harry Potter.
last month.
His friend is that redhead kid,
Ron,
Ron. And
Yeah.
I know there was
Hermione,
what's her
Yeah.
name? Emma Watson.
Emma Watson. Yeah.
And there's that what's that little He's like Gollum, but he's not Gollum.
It's Dobby.
Dobby.
Dobby. I love that stuff. I'm a big fan.
I never knew.
I'm a big fan of
I didn't
Harry
think.
Potter. I watched every single Harry Potter at least twice.
When Harry Potter was out in theaters, I watched Lord of the Rings. I didn't watch any Harry Potter.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched every single Lord of the Rings probably 10 times each.
All of them?
Oh yeah.
Even like the
Hobbit.
Hobbit?
Yep.
What's the other one called? Was it just The Hobbit?
Yeah, so it's Lord of the Rings. And then the first one is Fellowship of the Ring. The second one is The Two Towers.
Yep.
The third one is, what's it called, the third one?
Like Return of the King?
Return of the
Right.
King, yeah. And then The Hobbit, I don't remember the name of the movies, but I watched that one too.
Yeah.
It's very good. I mean, it's not as good as Lord of the Rings, but it's still very good. It's fun to watch.
I read the book.
I love the name of the characters,
When
like
I was in high
Thrawn,
school.
fucking Thrawn. That just sounds badass, you know. If I was to name my kid as something different other than Massimo,
You're gonna get a name with Thrawn?
Thrawn. It just sounds cool, like Thrawn or Thrall. Like it's just sounds powerful, you know. That's a pretty cool. Those movies are good. Those movies are really entertaining. Good story. I fucking hate Frodo, but I like everybody else in the movie.
I didn't like Frodo.
Frodo's a fucking bitch. I hate his guts.
He was.
He's
too
always
much.
like, ah!
I felt like he was way too much of
A vagina.
a vagina.
A vagina.
It was Sam, his buddy.
Sam is
Sam.
the fucking bastard.
He had all the courage.
Yeah.
You know, he spoke up against Gollum. He made sure
Beat the
Frodo.
fuck out of Gollum.
He made Frodo ate. Made sure he was like,
Potatoes.
well kept.
Yeah. He kept them
Rabbits and
fed.
potatoes.
Okay. So he kept them
Herbs and
fed.
spices in his little hobby pouch.
Yep. Kept him fed. He pushed Frodo from start to finish, and he's going on this fucking adventure that he shouldn't even be part of, really.
Yeah, he just went because he was
went,
like,
yeah.
you, because you're
Wasn't
my
he about
friend.
to get married and he fucking bounced or some shit? Like, I can't
I
remember.
think so.
Yeah, and the guy's just like,
So,
all right, I'll
yeah.
see you later. We're going on an adventure.
Sam
Like,
Wise Ganji.
he is wise.
is-
He is wise. And then he carries
the-
Frodo up the fucking mountain of Mordor, you know,
And he's like, throw it.
and then he
Throw
does
it,
it.
Mr. Frodo.
The only reason the ring fell into the fire was because Gollum bit Frodo's fucking finger off
Yeah,
and fell into the fire with the ring.
yeah.
Shit. And now there's a series coming on HBO, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Lord of the Rings when they were building the Rings of Power. Because I think there were 7 rings, 8 rings, 9 rings. I don't fucking remember. Anyways, yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah.
It would be like Game of Thrones good. Not last season Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones good.
Games of Thrones season 1 to 3. Good.
Well, which one is the season where they had the Battle of the Bastards? Season 6?
Battle of the Bastard.
Is it season 6?
I don't remember. Maybe.
It might be season 6. And that was fucking good.
Season 4 was good too.
Yeah, it
But
was.
then, like, you can actually see, because I watched it all in one shot. Season 1 up until the final season. And I can see, like, the way the character seems to transition from very, they're very worthy, very intelligent, very, like, cunning. They were all,
To, like,
they had very unique characteristic
Yeah.
about them that was very unique to each one of them. But then, like, yeah, after that, they all became very, like, a dumbed down version of each of them. And I'm like, what happened to the cunning? And what happened to the all, like, like the when they're having their monologues with each other?
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
was bickering. There was back and forth. There was games to be played.
What happened to the dwarf that was supposed to be like super smart and super fucking? He becomes a dumbass. The same with the fucking the guy with the whispers or whatever. What the fuck's his name?
The Whispers?
The bald guy with no nuts.
Bald guy with no nuts.
He's
Wait a minute. The bald guy with no nuts.
yeah, the bald guy with no nuts. He gets burned by the fucking
Oh,
spoiler alert
yeah,
by the dragon.
Right. I forgot what his name was also.
Varys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
He's like super smart, and he just lets
Yeah.
himself get killed by this fucking crazy bitch.
At the end,
Yeah,
It's made no sense.
No, that
It was
made
just-
no fucking sense to me.
they totally dropped characters. Like, there was a girl that helped Hodor.
Hodor, yeah.
That helped.
The sister.
Yeah, and then she got sent off somewhere else, and we never heard from her again. Because she was pretty badass in her own. In that leading up to that little last part there.
Yeah,
and then they
that
sent her off,
fucking
and
the
it's
one-eyed
like-
raven kid is annoying.
it's like she never existed.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for her, the one-eyed Raven kid wouldn't be alive.
Nope. And he didn't even give a fuck.
And at the end, he was like, "I'm just gonna go off." And
Yeah.
he pushes himself.
Yeah. And he's just like, I'm the king. I'm the king now. Right? Doesn't he? Yeah, he becomes the king.
Yeah, he becomes king at the end. That was terrible.
Whatever. It should have been Jon Snow.
Yeah, let's not talk about that anymore.
Yeah, whatever.
Dude, I watched
Game of Thrones is
everything.
annoying.
It was so good in the beginning, only to be like disappointed when we watched the last season together.
Yeah.
And, like we all talked about it. It was just.
I was
awful.
angry. I was angry because that was a show that do you know what I rewatched again? Breaking Bad.
Okay.
And Breaking Bad is good from beginning to fucking end.
Mm-hmm.
Never breaks out. Just interesting from start to finish. Game of Thrones starts interesting, becomes amazing, and then it just gets worse and worse. And then there's a couple of nice episodes in between, but that's really it. Like, and then there's no continuity. It's just the fucking writers, those fucking directors, those cunts. They took the script, they wiped their ass with it, and they gave it to us to watch. Like, what the fuck? Fucking stupid, man.
Are you gonna watch the Games of Thrones sequel? I mean prequel. House of
Yeah,
Dragons?
I'll watch that. Yeah, we'll see, cause they're not on the and those stories are written already by George R. Martin, whatever the fuck his name is, and so maybe it'll be good. You know, there'll be dragons. Dragons are cool.
Dragons are cool.
You know, I played Skyrim. Skyrim is dope. Skyrim is better than Game of Thrones. Just saying.
Did you watch Lost?
No, not consecutively to all the end. Just because it got fucking weird.
That was
It
almost
was a
like
mind
Game of
fuck.
Thrones-ish.
Yeah.
Because the last season was terrible. They threw like these two new people in it, and they're supposed to explain everything that's going on the island. Like the first few seasons, where everything was just a mystery. Why are we on this island? How did we get here? Who are these people?
Who
what
are we?
does this mean? What is that going on over there?
What's that black mist?
There was just so much shit going on. Yeah, like what is that? A mechanical dinosaur? Who knows? There was just so much interesting shit.
Why is
going
there's
on.
always food in this fucking thing?
And then suddenly, yeah, you said like, and then they had like a 1 year hiatus of something.
Yeah.
You know, or two. I watched everything all together in one shot. But I can feel the pain of people like having to wait 2 years for the next season to come out.
Yeah,
It's like,
people
what?
lose interest.
And yeah, it did get confusing because there were not only were there flash forwards and flash backwards, there were flash sideways. And if you can't follow it, the story gets really confusing.
Did you watch The Witcher?
No,
the series?
I haven't.
Yeah, the first season is definitely
Wait, before
a
you say
mind
anything,
fuck.
because I haven't. Okay, so all right, so news on The Witcher. The Witcher. Did you know that The Witcher 3 is going to be remastered for next gen consoles?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, so they're gonna make it for PS5?
Yep.
Fuck, man, that game took like so much of my life back in the day.
They're also adding new DLCs that's going to be based on the Netflix Witcher.
Oh, okay.
So stories from the Netflix Witcher will be playable in the game.
So they're gonna model it.
Yeah, and then you will
Dude,
get
The Witcher 3 is good.
you will get a character that looks like Henry Cavill if you want to play as that guy too.
Yeah, not doing that. Not doing that. Sorry, Harry. Not doing that. I'm playing as regular fucking Witcher. He's perfect.
And then since we're on the
I want to
subject,
play as Letho.
I don't see. That's the thing. I haven't played The Witcher 3 yet because I bought it for the PS4. But then when I heard this news come out, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wait until the rematch because I do believe the next gen version will be free for previous Witcher 3 owners.
Really? Because I owned like the special edition one.
Yeah.
I fucking own that shit.
I bought the DLCs all for it. I got.
I don't
everything
have
for
all the
it.
DLCs.
Yeah,
I
there's
have-
only 3 DLCs. for
Yeah.
it.
And there's like 40 hours, bro. One of them, like Blowing Wine, is 40 fucking hours. That's a whole nother game. So I didn't even play that.
Yeah. So The Witcher 3, and since we're on that topic, Cyberpunk Next Gen just came out earlier this week.
Looks amazing.
I played a little bit of it.
You did? Did you
Yeah.
download it? So
I did.
I need to do that. I haven't
That's
downloaded
my
it.
next game to play.
I played a bunch of it when it was in the last version.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Steve was because I told Steve it was coming out, and he's like big on Cyberpunk. So he's been playing. Everything like he told me what the difference were and the changes. He said everything is right now so far is for the better.
Yeah, I watched a couple of videos on it.
Yeah.
So I guess when I go home, I gotta turn on my PS5.
Did you finish? Did you finish it?
No, I didn't. I got really annoyed with it.
Dude, I was in this part where I was boxing on top of a rooftop, and then I was done, and then I came back to the ground, and I was still getting ready to box. And all the UI was for me to box. I couldn't do anything in the game except box people.
Oh, that's amazing.
Fucking stupid.
It's just
And I
to
was
punch
like,
people in the face.
I'm done.
Just punch
I
people in
want
the
to bring
face.
out my gun. I want to shoot people.
Shit.
I need to do missions. I can't. 'Cause
Yeah, well, don't get me
wanna-
wrong. The gunplay in that game is really fun.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really fun. And once you get some good guns, like, fuck, man, you become a god.
Yeah. They redid the whole perk system, too.
Oh, they did?
That, yeah.
Oh, that's good, because the perk system sucks. The whole cybernetic stuff.
Mhm.
I just hope they change the way, like, the clothing is in the game. Because I hate to wear something stupid, and then it's a guy just because it has amazing armor. Like, that's fucking stupid. Make armor, and clothing. Don't fuck with me and give me clothing that has armor. That makes no fucking sense. So I have, like, armor from a cop, and it's less powerful than if I'm wearing a t-shirt. That is, like, you know.
Because the T-shirt has better armor.
Yeah, so it's dumb.
But it's the future. It's just built
I
into
don't
the
give a
T-shirt.
damn. It's just fucking stupid. They should not do that. That's dumb. Don't make the game dumb. Make the game cool. Armor is armor. Clothing is clothing. Separate the fucking two.
But in
I
the
mean, you
future-
can put some armor in the clothing, but if it's a jacket that has some special lining in it, I get it. But if it's a t-shirt, it should be a t-shirt. It looks like a t-shirt. It should be. I get it. Well, you can't see your character until you look in the mirror, but still. Like, don't fuck with me. And now you can change your face in the mirror too, which is cool.
Yeah, I saw that. It's too bad because I'd rather play this game in third person. One, because you have all these
I want to see my character.
all different assortments of clothing, but you never see it.
No.
So there's no impact of all the
Also,
clothing.
I want cool fucking legs.
Cool legs.
You can't change your legs in the game. Your legs are just legs. I mean, sure, they have cybernetics in them and stuff, and you can double jump, do all the fucking whatever. But in the game, you see people who have legs look like praying mantis's legs. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
I want to have that shit. I want to
know
have
that.
legs that are like twisted the other way around. Like, you know, our knees are like this.
Maybe-
I want legs that the knees are like that.
Maybe that'll be a future DLC.
They better do that shit.
Now you can change legs.
Yeah,
Make
and
it
I want
to-
arms that are made of gold. Like, that shit is cool, man.
Made of gold.
Cybernetics that are just like cosmetically cool. Like, there's people who look like they're made of gold in the game.
Yeah.
You should be able to do that to yourself. I want to look like I'm made of gold.
That would be
Like,
cool.
I am expensive, bitch. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That still goes back.
Stuff like
I
that.
really hope they do like a third person camera where it pans out. All they gotta do is put a head on the model. And the thing is, you already like when you look in a mirror, you already see it. So why can't they do a third person?
I was watching.
They were planning to do third person, but they scrapped it.
Yeah. I was watching. It breaks the game a little bit in certain areas.
Really?
Yeah. Like, when he holds guns, his
Well, the
shoulders
game was
disappear.
broken already when it launched, so it doesn't
Oh
matter.
my god, yeah. Yeah, they should do that. They should make it so like Skyrim you can do that.
Yeah, Skyrim, Fallout
Even,
does
um,
that.
Grand Theft Auto you can go from
Yeah,
first
Grand Theft Auto,
person to
first
third
person.
person.
You can zoom the camera out a
yeah,
bit further
you
if you
should be
wanted
able to do that. It's
So
cool,
what's
man.
so hard about it? All these other games.
Yeah,
do it.
and then copy the driving from like driving games, you know?
So
just copy and paste.
in the new version, the next gen console version just came out. They added suspension system to cars now. So like each
So the
car
cars don't feel
feels-
stupid?
I guess so, because he says now all the cars feel a little bit different when they're driving. They have their own little, the way they pitch and roll as they're driving. Another thing that was changing, I guess it was huge. Now you can actually get onto any motorcycles you find.
Oh, cool.
Because before, I guess like if there's just a motorcycle parked on the side and you go up to it, you can't ride it.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. You can only ride the ones you own. Now you can pick up any bike.
Oh,
that you
that's
see on
cool.
the street.
Steal everybody's bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Like, the game is fun. Just, it needed tweaks. It needed
The
to
game
be
looks
better.
cool. I'm just glad like finally the next gen because it just looks cool to play. I was so disappointed when my game kept crashing. I was
Bro,
like, fuck this.
I was like super disappointed because I was waiting for that fucking thing forever.
And then like when I heard the next gen was coming out soon, it only took them a year.
Yeah,
I had plenty of games to play.
They,
Kept myself
they
busy.
had time to like tweak it and make it better.
That's like Battlefield now. It's like I
Man.
deleted Battlefield until they fix it.
You did?
Yeah.
I haven't played Battlefield. I was playing that game Forest.
I beat the game for us.
You did?
Me, Junior, and Larkin.
Oh, you guys are playing together?
Yeah, we're all playing together.
I wanted to play, but like my son goes to sleep around 9:30, and then I'm pooped, and I just fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like
if you have time, you want to play. Like I still have it. I'll play it with you. Like because I know what to do and where to go. Dude, it's spooky as shit. You're playing by yourself.
Yeah, I
Going
made
down-
like a whole fucking fort around me, and then I don't know where to go.
Have you explored the caves yet?
No,
The caves are spooky.
I'm still stuck in this place. I'm getting stronger.
And like those things are coming. Yeah, that's just the beginning.
They come at night, those motherfuckers. But now I have a wall around me. They can suck my dick.
It gets as you progress through the stories. There are different enemies that come.
Really?
And then they
those
start-
cannibal motherfuckers.
Yep, and then there are these mutated things that'll.
Oh,
There's one big running guy. I don't know what his real name is, but we call him the linebacker because he runs and charges, and he'll break your shit. Dude, Junior built a house on in the ocean, right next to the beach, and that thing ran and got into the house and broke that house down.
What?
He will knock your
so
shit
he'll
down.
fuck your shit up?
He'll fuck your shit up.
Oh.
The strongest walls are the stone walls. They can't break those. So, but stone walls, you got to collect a shit tons of stone.
Yeah, it's so much work. Even just to build my regular pike wall or whatever with the fucking giant poles, it's a lot of tree cutting, man. Like
Oh yeah,
a lot of water drinking.
so-
I'm running out of food. I'm catching rabbits. It's like, oh my
it's
god.
a lot of work. There are things too because like your character actually gets stronger too. The more you chop down trees, the more you run, he'll gain more stamina. So he does get stronger as you play the game.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find my son.
And then you'll find better axes to chop. You'll even find a chainsaw later
He's looking
on.
for his son, right?
Yeah, he's looking for his son. But that has to do with exploring the cave systems and finding all the things you need to move forward. When you get time, I help you out.
All right, sounds
Yeah,
good.
hit me up if you ever go on the
Yeah,
forest.
so like my son's getting older now. He's 6 months. What's today's day? 19th?
Today is the 19th.
Tomorrow he'll be 6 months. That's crazy.
Half a year.
That's crazy.
That's nothing.
It's crazy though. It's fast.
It'll be
Like you blink, your kid's
It'll be
like
faster.
he's like screaming. And then today my wife was changing his diaper, and he didn't say words, but it sounded like words. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he made sounds that sound like words. He went and I'm like, he's making these sounds now. It's freaking weird and cool. Cause he doesn't know much yet. You know, he's a baby. But now he sees shit. Like you can give him stuff and he grabs it. Like before he couldn't do that. Now he can do that. Now you make faces, he smiles and laughs all the time.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool.
Another 6 months.
Another 6 months and he'll be talking.
Everyone will be talking.
Yeah. If he's anything like me, he'll be talking because he already makes a lot of weird different noises. Like you already know, if he's hungry, he cries a certain way. If he's annoyed, he starts screaming. I mean, like he goes like this, ah! And then he also, like if he's excited, he goes, you know, like he just makes different noises. So now you know from what sounds he makes, you know what he is feeling like. Before it was just like, I don't know what the hell is wrong with him. I don't know what to do. You kind of know what to do, but you don't know what to do because you don't know what he really wants. If he pooped, you know. You can smell it too.
Of course.
How about you, Case? What have you been up to? Have you gone anywhere?
I haven't. Wake up, I walk 10 feet to work, and then I walk 2 feet just to chill in front of the TV. I walk 2 feet back to work, and I do that all day.
Oh, you work from home. No shit.
I don't leave the house. I leave the house maybe once a week. Dude, I haven't put gas in my truck for almost 2 months.
Get out of town.
So right now I'm almost at the last quarter, so I'm gonna have to put gas. But it's been 2 months since I've last.
Because you don't go anywhere.
I don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I drive to the gym and back in here. That's it.
I go to the gym. It's like a mile down the road.
Yeah.
I go to the market. It's like the same thing. just a mile down the road.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
You know, if I need something real quick, it's just CVS, which is like only half a mile down the road.
Well, at least now with like the whole, virus thing, it's less. It's getting less and less. So it'll be easier to get out of the house and not have to wear a mask everywhere, which is freaking annoying.
So Boston just dropped their
vaccine mandate.
Yeah. That only lasted what?
A year?
No.
Was it a year?
The vaccine mandate, where if you wanted to go eat in a restaurant, or go to the gym, or go to the theater, you have to show your little passport that says I'm vaccinated, fully vaccinated.
Really? I haven't been to Boston in a long time. I'm going tomorrow, maybe.
So
yeah,
they dropped that as of early today, effective immediately. So
that's nice.
So you don't have to show you I'm vaccinated. I would like to dine here, which is kind of dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And then I met up with Rebecca just early this morning. We were in Quincy.
Oh, no shit.
We ate with a few other people, so that was kind of cool.
What did you have?
We had the juicy dumplings. We had some.
Oh, you had so you had dim sum?
No, it wasn't dim sum. We were at a Chinese restaurant.
Dim sum.
It's not dim sum. 'Cause we also had.
I have to pee.
We had stir fry. You have to pee? You gonna pause?
Nah, just keep talking. Say something nice.
I'm not talking to myself. I'll take a break. You can edit this part out.
Okay, I'll pause.
The mic? I mean, the headphone?
Your birthday is soon. I'm not saying what date, but
Mm.
how does it feel?
How does it feel?
When you get to your age, which we're not going to speak about it either, how does it feel to become older? Is it just a date? Do you care at all?
Nah, I don't care.
Do people give you gifts?
Yeah. People gave me gifts.
Well, yeah, me, but but does your mom still give you a gift and stuff?
I don't know. I think so. Just give me a card, maybe a cake. We go out to eat, and that's it. It's really different because, like, when you talk about those kind of gifts, it's like unless the only time I see people spending a lot of money is one, you're rich as fuck, so you don't care what you spend. Two, it's usually people who are newly dating that will give you like those
Big gifts.
big gifts, right?
Julia gives me big gifts.
But after a while, it kind of wanes out.
No, Julia still gives me big gifts. I still give her big gifts. Like,
But, I mean-
not every year, but we still
Okay,
we
so-
try. You know,
Like,
she gave me a GoPro Hero 10
yeah,
this year.
yeah, that's pretty pricey.
It's pretty badass. You gave me the monitor, by the way. Awesome.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, I guess each to their own. Because me, I'd rather not have gifts because just hanging out, being with my friends. That's
Yeah, that's enough. I
That's
mean, we
it.
do it out of like not expecting.
Yeah.
But you do it because it's cool.
It's cool.
I like.
But
giving.
it's like I'd rather not. Like, save your money for something else. I'm not saying like don't stop buying me gifts.
Yeah.
Continue to if you like.
Yeah.
But like
But if I don't give you
I-
anything,
I have
you're
s-
not gonna feel any less.
I have zero expectation
Yeah.
from everyone.
Same. So it's like if people give me something, awesome, amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. But if they don't, it doesn't really hurt.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. My
No.
family, they're not very good at giving gifts.
No.
Anyways, like my mom, terrible. Yeah, she won't. She'll get me something, and it's like it feels like it's okay, mom. Thank you.
It's like
Thank you.
yeah, like I'll get a card from my brother. He'll give me like a gift card.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It works
I'll
too.
do the same thing, But it's like, yeah, she's giving me gifts, but I have everything that I pretty much want.
Yeah, you can
You know?
buy. You can buy the things that you want. You know.
If I
'Cause you're an
want it
adult.
that tomorrow, I'll just go out and get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's
It's
different
Yeah.
nowadays.
And no, I understand.
So it's kind of like, what do you get? What do you get that person for a gift?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, I always think of like useful shit. Sometimes Julia's like, here, not that fucking knife. It's like,
What?
I
You
like
got her a
giving
knife, too?
knives. Yeah, no, not for her. But I'm just saying, like, for her, it's kind of
Oh, you get
hard
her
because,
kitchen set knives.
huh?
Those are awesome.
What?
Kitchen set knives.
Oh yeah, be like, cook more for me.
She don't like
Bitch.
that?
Yeah, no, I'm not giving her. She would be like, what the fuck? You want me to cook for you now? No.
Those are awesome. She doesn't like knives.
No, I've been buying her jewelry.
Sounds like an
So like, yeah, it's
I see
better.
that.
Gold, man, gold. It's like this, Like, I just buy her
Yeah,
this.
that's new. I never seen you wear a chain before.
Yeah, Julia gave me that when for Christmas. Yeah, she got me this
But you
chain.
never wear a gold like chain before
I do now.
because she got it for you.
She got it for me. I like it. It's pretty. It's at the
Do you
Asian
feel
place.
obligated to wear it because she got it for you?
No, I actually really like it. I wish I had it before. I'm a big fan. It's
You don't
pretty.
wear like
No, I'm not a.
Or-
I do wear watches. I want to buy a ring, but I feel like, should I buy a ring? Like, what's the point?
if you like it, why not?
No, I do. I kind of want to buy a ring,
Then buy it.
but it's like,
Wear it for yourself.
yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna say? Because it looks goofy.
No, I think it looks cool, but am I being pretentious to wear a ring? Cause my wedding ring is tattooed.
Some people think you're pretentious because you're wearing a necklace.
Really? I just like it. It's shiny.
People have dumb opinions.
That's true. People have a lot of
So
dumb
like
opinions.
if you want to wear a ring because it looks cool, wear a ring. Because
All
it
right,
looks cool.
sounds good, Case. I'm gonna buy myself a ring.
Do it.
I'm gonna buy myself. Don't buy 24 karat though. That shit's expensive as fuck.
Why would you want to buy 24 karat?
Cause people do. This is 24. That's expensive as hell. I was like, Julie, you are out of your mind. But whatever. You don't. You know what they say? You don't look at a horse's teeth.
You look at the horse's steed.
No, it's teeth.
Teeth.
Yeah, because back in the day, if someone gave you a horse, if you were buying a horse, you look at the horse's teeth. Because the older they are, the more worn their teeth are, which means they can't eat as well over time, and then they die. That's how horses normally die. They don't eat well, and
Because
then
the horse is a workhorse.
yeah. So yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
you don't look at the horse's teeth. So if someone gives you a gift, you don't say, oh, what is wrong with this gift? Like, you don't look at what's wrong with it. You look at what's good with it. So you don't look at a horse's teeth. Somebody gives you a horse, you just fucking take the horse. If it dies, you cook it.
If it dies, you cook it.
Yeah, you kill it and cook it.
I
People
saw
eat horse in
I
Canada,
I saw
in
a
Brazil.
thing where it says like, how come we stop eating horses? I guess
I'm not saying let's breed horses to kill, but if a horse dies,
people used to eat horses. Like
oh
they-
yeah,
they eat-
I'll
they
eat a horse
cattle
any day. Call
and
me
chicken.
weird.
But,
Right?
but somewhere along the way, we stopped eating horses. I didn't watch the video, but I saw the time. I was like, oh shit, okay.
They're just like charismatic.
They're
you
like
know.
dogs. They're just bigger and dumber.
Yeah, no, pretty smart. Horses are pretty smart. I mean, are they smarter than dogs? I don't know. Maybe comparable.
Maybe dumb as dog, but dogs are smart. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. As smart as some people.
Maybe smarter than some.
Oh my
people.
God, some people, bro.
All right, go ahead. Let me hear it. What grinds your gear?
What grinds my gears?
Dumb people.
So, let's talk about like in your profession, right? There are things that people say to you that you're like. Does it make you question whether they know that they're being stupid? Are they being stupid on purpose? Or are they just really that dumb? They don't know that how dumb they're. I mean, they say there's no dumb question,
Yeah.
but like
I look at it that way where it's kind of like I give people the benefit of the doubt unless they constantly say something dumb all the time. And I'm not saying dumb where it's like oh, dumb, hor. Dumb as in like they don't seem to understand like the basic concept of it. So to me, it's like, oh, maybe they weren't taught it when they were growing up.
yeah,
And we just gotta, instead of calling somebody stupid, let's educate them.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Because maybe they didn't know.
So as a tattoo artist, I have a pretty strong filter. I think like my filter is
Oh.
is on point because
I bet
sometimes
you get different personalities coming to you all the time.
boy, like okay, so I'm removing my filter right now.
Okay.
I'm removing my filter.
Tiago,
People come in and it's like, I just want to say, like, this person comes in and says, oh, I want to put my boyfriend's name. And then, or the guy says, I want to put my girlfriend's name. I was like, oh, yeah, that's definitely an amazing idea. You should definitely put her
Do you
name
really say that?
on your form. No, I removed my filter. This is what I want to say, but I don't. So, because, okay, you want to get her name? Let's go. So I removed it right now for this. And I'll say, if I was to remove my filter, I'd say, oh, yeah, definitely. You should definitely get her name Like, she's never gonna cheat on you ever. She's not gonna be sucking dick on the side. As soon as she'll be so thrilled that you are doing this homage to her by getting her fucking name on your arm.
Girlfriend.
You know how psycho you fucking look, you freaking weirdo? Why the hell would you want? You've been dating this girl for 6 months and you're gonna put her fucking name
That's probably gonna last
forever on your arm in these big, bold, strong letters that are really hard to cover up in the future when you find her sucking some other guy's dick in the car in the parking lot at Walmart. Like, what is wrong with you? Don't fucking get this shit. All right, fine, let's do it. You want to be dumb? Let's fucking do it. Same other shit. And it's like people come in and say, do tattoos hurt? No, I'm not fucking massaging you, you dumb fuck. Definitely tattoos hurt. It's not a massage. It's not a fucking relaxing massage. It's needles in skin. I don't know. Bang yourself in the fucking head. See how that feels. Does it hurt?
Needles on skin.
Yeah, in skin, like poking you. It's gonna fucking hurt. So yeah, like people come in and they say
The closest I can think of maybe in a response to that, and I'm just thinking out loud here, is the brittle washing is to wash pants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Take that and scrub your knuckles.
Yeah, really hard.
And
and that's how it feels.
Hurts. That's how it
yeah,
feels.
that's how it feels. Like, yes, absolutely, tattoos hurt. It's like people come in and then they say stuff like, "Oh, this is my first tattoo, and do tattoos bleed?" And I was like, no.
You're breaking
Are you
skin.
What the fuck are you made? Are you made of fucking chalk? Because
iron?
if you're made of chalk, we might get some powder out of you. But if you're not, it's definitely gonna bleed. I'm puncturing your skin. You're going to bleed. Like, bro,
My first
that is a
tattoo
dumb
was
fucking
a-
question. You've never ever looked. If you want a tattoo, you did no research at all.
I was gonna say
Zero research
if
at all.
Somebody wanted a tattoo, they would do some research and they would find that so I can see the expression on people's faces when they get tattoos.
Yeah.
That's an indicator of pain. It might hurt, or I see some. It looks like it's getting kind of red. There's some liquid flowing that looks like blood, maybe.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Yeah, for a guy with the first tattoo, doesn't know it bleeds. But then again, it's kind of like, bro, it
You
is
want a
gonna
tattoo,
bleed.
you watch some videos. There's no way. This
Yeah.
is 2022. There's no way you're going to come here and not watch anything at all about tattoos
So like
in 2022.
I've never seen you. Well, I see people approach it, but they always talk in Brazil, so I don't really understand what they're saying. But like, when people ask you all these questions, like I know you got your filter up,
Oh, my filter is all the way
So-
up to
so
90.
it's like, and you're probably answering the same question all the time for them.
A lot. Yeah.
And, going
Being a
back-
tattoo artist had taught me a lot of
Automatic responses,
yes, but also patience.
patience.
It has taught me patience because
Patience for-
I'm not a very patience for dumb questions. Patience for they say there's no dumb questions, but
Oh,
yeah, there
but-
are dumb
but-
questions.
Okay, so going back to the guy who was like, I never had a tattoo before my first one. Does it bleed? I mean, obviously, it goes back to like he doesn't know, he's not aware, and two, he's never done his research, which maybe he should have done research before thinking about. But that's the thing where it comes back to like people just don't know this stuff, and I do get like your side from your perspective was like, dude, people ask me this like 10 times a day, not just coming walking in, but people be texting me this shit too. I
Yeah.
get so sick of it.
It's not that I get sick of it. It's kind of like a common sense thing. I mean, of course, you're going to get some blood.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are thinking about getting a
Like-
tattoo in 2022, okay, so if this is 1995, you've never gotten a tattoo, you don't know anyone who has a tattoo, you
There's
know
probably
something,
not a
you're
lot
going to
of
come into a shop.
videos.
You walk into the shop, and that's how you get information about tattoos.
Yeah.
In 2022, you do not need to walk into a shop to get information. What you do is these people found me online.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? They found me on the internet, which means they looked at my work.
Yeah.
So they made the research of finding my work and be like, oh, I like this guy's work. Let me go talk to him in person. And then they come in and in person, they ask me the question, do tattoos bleed? What? You read nothing else about tattoos at all? Like, you found me on the internet and you never been on the internet, seen, believing, checking out stuff about tattoos? Like, it makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
But my filter's up, and I was like, yeah, of course they do bleed a little bit. Yeah, you might see some blood depending on the size, the area, the size of the area we're tattooing, how much coloring we're doing. The more color we're doing, depending on the placement. Some places bleed a little bit more. If you're getting on the elbow, you might get a little bit more blood. If you get on the inner elbow, like this bend right here, which by the way sucks, fucking hurts, that you might get a little bit more blood. But that's something that usually grinds my gears because I have to keep saying it. But I don't treat people badly. I just, in my head, I'm like, really? This question again? But outwards, I'm never going to do that because as a human being that lives in society, you're supposed to be politically correct to people. You can't be a dick and believe that people are going to treat you the same, nicely.
Politically correct is saying happy holidays and not Merry Christmas. Being politically correct is addressing a person by their
pronouns.
Yes, by their correct pronouns. That's PC. This is on a level of where it's like going back to the saying.
I'm a ham whom will suck.
It's like they just didn't know any better. So I mean, it's tough because you hear it every single day. But and that's where the patients come in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or maybe you can put some big
tattoos bleed. They fucking hurt.
Yeah,
getting the first tattoo on your ribs, not a good idea.
It's like no whining or like no crying.
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
It's like rules, like tattoos, footnotes. 1, tattoo hurts. 2, tattoos bleed.
You're right. Maybe I should do that.
Something like that.
If people ask, I'll just point to the wall. Be like, read that.
It's like something that gets their attention. So as soon as they walk in, it's like, oh, it bleeds? Okay, maybe I shouldn't ask that question.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to say, well, how much does it bleed? Does it gush?
You know what question that kind of, that sometimes bothers me is how much for this? And then I say the price. And then they ask, how much for this? And then I say the price of that. And then they ask again, months later, how much for this? But they never pull the trigger. They never say, oh, okay, let's book the appointment. Or sometimes they send a message and they say, how much for this? And I say, okay, that's a good price. And then I say, okay, well, when would you like to get it done? Here's my schedule. This is what I have open. And yeah, I'm usually booking about 5 months away. And then they go, okay, that date is perfect. And then I'll ask the question. And then I'll say, well, how would you like to pay the deposit? And then they don't say anything else.
So
like they just disappear.
They wasted your time.
They waste my fucking time. And it's like, dude, if you want a service, that has an appointment-based service, yes, your dentist doesn't ask you for a deposit, but if you miss 2 appointments, they'll drop you as a client. They'll drop you you can never get your teeth done there again. Same with your doctor. You miss 2 doctor's appointments without 24-hour cancellation, they'll drop you as a patient. Mm-hmm. With a tattoo artist, we're more lenient because we're all in person. We're not a practice. Yes, the shop is its own thing, but if you miss your appointment, I might give you a break the first time. But depending on the size of the tattoo, you just cost me $400. Mm-hmm. And I took no deposit from you. Even if I take a deposit from you and you cancel last minute on me, I might not incline to answer ever you again.
Yeah.
Because I'm at a point in my career where if you're an asshole, I just will drop you. Like, I don't care if I'm halfway through your sleeve and you just cancel your appointment for some dumb fucking reason where you forgot and I get no compensation. Unfortunately, this job, I don't do it just as fun. I do it as a job. I mean, it is fun. And it's a great, it is a great career, but it still pays my bills. And I have quite a bit of bills because I own the shop by myself. Like, I don't have any other artists here. So, and it gets expensive. It gets expensive to the point of like thousands of dollars a year. And what I pay to keep the shop open is what a person that makes more than minimum wage makes a year, just to keep it open, keep my door, which means I would have to make double that just to make some money. And then I still have to pay taxes on that. And then, which means for me to make an okay living, I have to make double that. So whenever someone costs me $400, it hurts. Mm-hmm. It's annoying. They're like, oh, you make $400 on a tattoo or $500? It's like, that's a lot of money. Oh, yeah. I paid in rent alone over 20 grand. So like, dude, do you pay rent on a place, not your house, not your mortgage, $20,000, over 20,000, it's like 20 something thousand.
See,
it's
for
like,
them, it's like they come in and it's just the one tattoo, but they don't see everything else overhead.
yeah. So every time someone goes get tattooed in somebody's house,
for like $50,
they're spitting in my face. Even if it's the same price, I don't care. They're spitting in my face because I put the time, the money, and the licenses to keep a place open, to keep a place clean. I have coffee. I have like all the things. Would you get your teeth done at someone's? Even if it's a great dentist,
I got my
would you get it done?
My first tattoo done in someone's garage.
That was my garage, though. But you're my friend, and I had just started. So we were training. But yeah. But this is a time where I didn't know what I was doing as well, you know. But I didn't last long there. I did 6 months of like tattooing like that. And then I found an apprenticeship, went through the regular process. And then once you get to the point where I am, you see people doing it out of their house, which kind of spits in the face of the industry a little bit, you know. Because you wouldn't go to I think Jacob's thirsty. You wouldn't go to a house dentist. You just wouldn't. Mm-hmm. Would you go to a house dentist?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you go to a house tattoo artist? I mean, he's still going into your body and doing stuff.
I saw the work you did on a few different people, and that's why I said, yeah, let's get it done.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, anyways.
And I just met you.
Yeah, I know. You're crazy. Psycho. I was also fucking young as hell, too, and stupid. Yeah, times change, man. Anyways, Case, what else have you been up to?
Not much, that's it. What's that in your face? What is this?
What the fuck?
He had like dental floss in his mouth. You trying to floss your teeth?
Fucking Jacob, dude. The other day, he was chewing gum.
Really?
I don't know where the fuck he found gum.
You're just chewing gum?
He was chewing fucking gum.
You were chewing gum?
He's a ridiculous fella.
That's it.
That's it for today.
That's it.
Case got to drive home and he's scared of the weather.
Hopefully it's, it's just going to get colder.
You think so?
Hopefully with a lot of cars passing by, maybe the city realized what's going on there. Because I saw...
The salt in the streets.
I saw the sanding truck pass by earlier too.
Oh,
but
cheers. Last shot.
He wasn't sanding anything, but hopefully they'll be out there. Because...
They probably will. Be cleaning up. It's dangerous.
All the
Massachusetts... Why do we live here? Why don't we live in Florida? They have hurricanes in Florida, though.
Yes.
They have tornadoes in Arizona.
In the Midwest.
And then earthquakes over there.
Earthquake in the West Coast.
But it's cold here as fuck.
It rains and cloudy all the time in the Northwest. Over here...
Seattle?
Yeah. Over here, dude, we get the 4 seasons, which is perfect. It snows, but what? It's already gone. It gets cold at night, but it gets pretty hot in the summer.
It's not regular cold. It's fucking cold.
I don't have to worry about my house getting hit by a hurricane. At least not when it's Category 5.
That's true.
Maybe it's a tropical storm by the time it gets here. When I thought about it, I thought about moving out to different places. I said, in terms of natural disaster, the Northeast is the safest.
Yeah. I mean, we get like some crazy snowstorms, but...
But it's nothing. Like, what was the last crazy snowstorms you could think about?
2 weeks ago. But it wasn't really that
What, the
bad.
snow was already gone?
Yeah, it melted everything.
But that was nothing. I think maybe a year or two ago when we had that pretty big snowstorm. Because I was the only idiot out there driving at night. Because I wanted to test my four-wheel drive. The last time it snowed so heavy. We had like that one time where this was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, when the snow was so bad it knocked down trees. You remember that year?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I have pictures as I was driving to work and from.
I saw that. I
you
remember
lost-
that.
So many trees were down and power lines were broken. I've never seen a snowstorm like that, because it was like the wet and heavy kind of snow. That shit was crazy,
It was
dude.
breaking trees and.
Route 110 by my house that goes to like towards Methuen and Lawrence. There was a big ass tree that was being held by power lines. If the power lines weren't there, the trees would have blocked that road. Nobody, you know how busy 110 is?
Yeah.
That shit would have been traffic jam all the way until whatever.
Yeah.
But
Because it's
luckily-
dangerous too. Those power lines.
Yeah, luckily there was that power line kept it up, but still it was just dangerous to drive under. 'cause
I
you
can't
never
imagine
know.
being the guy who have to fucking get that free.
What do you do?
You cut it.
You just
I don't
cut
know.
it.
You have to turn off the power and then cut the tree.
That shit, yeah, because that's dangerous.
Fuck. Scary shit. The world is scary, bro. There was a mudslide in Brazil, killed like, I don't even know how many people.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We're alive, we're happy, life's good. Drink soju.
It's okay.
Your quote, you want to say something nice?
Drink soju.
Drink soju. I'll say the same. Drink soju. If you haven't tried soju, get some soju. I don't know about the yogurt soju, but
It's okay. I got plum.
all right. Next time we'll drink some plum. And you guys have a good night.